Considered the most important meal of the day, it's crucial for Americans to eat a balanced breakfast in order to fuel their bodies with the energy they need to get through the morning. But often, with our busy schedules, that just doesn't happen. But joining us now with some nutritious and delicious on-the-go breakfast options for the entire family is well-known registered dietitian and culinary professional, Dr. Connie Guttersen. So Connie, why is it so important to eat breakfast each and every morning?
Well, we've always heard this from our parents and our grandparents, but we actually now have research that finds that one of the key traits of a healthy lifestyle is to eat breakfast. And studies are finding that people who eat breakfast have healthier body weights, they make better choices throughout the day, so at the end of the day, and you look at the type of foods they eat, they have better nutrient quality. And also, people who eat breakfast have better concentration and they just feel better in the morning. So the studies are out there, but as you mentioned, 50% of us walk out the door on an empty stomach, and it's probably because we're thinking, I don't have time, I'd rather skip breakfast, or maybe I'm saving my calories for the end of the day so I can lose some weight.
Now, Connie, what should a balanced breakfast include?
Well, a balanced breakfast should include a couple of components: whole grains, lean proteins, and I like the idea of fruit for antioxidants. But when we think about what a balanced breakfast should include, the ideal versus the reality, it really comes down to how much time do you have to get those components. So I want to share some ideas with you. Okay, so most of us, if we think about the 5-minute breakfast, it's usually out the door, grab and go. And the typical solution for a grab and go is not the smartest breakfast idea. I think of a sweet pastry and maybe a soda or a cup of coffee. But, you know, the idea being that we want those 3 components. So I stumbled across Belvita breakfast biscuits. Now, I found them in the cookie cracker aisle, but they're really designed for breakfast. They have whole grains, 1 serving of whole grains, specially designed with nutritionists for nutritious sustained energy throughout the morning, which is a really key benefit of breakfast. The way I like to have these individually portioned, convenient 4 biscuits is with yogurt, maybe like a low-fat Greek yogurt, so I get some protein and calcium, and combining it with fruit like sliced oranges for vitamin C or colorful berries for antioxidant. The idea meaning that you're combining, it's convenient, it's individually portioned, so you get your 230 calories for your 4 biscuits. And who knows, if you can grab and go like this, it may save up some time for a second healthy habit, which is exercise or going out for a walk to be active.
So Connie, which nutrients should breakfast include to help us sustain energy throughout the morning?
Well, I like to look for whole grains, lean protein, and also antioxidants from fruits and vegetables. So if you look at this idea, a great way to get whole grains is to look at your whole wheat pita. You can typically buy these in your grocery store. So instead of the regular pita, look for your whole wheat pita. And here I'm getting my protein from Canadian bacon and eggs and a little bit of cheese for that calcium and also flavor, and accompanying this with seasonal fruit. So easy, 10 to 15 minutes. This recipe is in the Sonoma cookbook, and it gives you the opportunity to take it with you or go ahead and enjoy it at home.
So Connie, outside of breakfast, what else should we do to power up our mornings?
Oh, you know, I think exercise would be my top criteria there. If your schedule allows for you to get a quick workout in, that's why I think the grab-and-go breakfast, if it can free up some time for a walk, maybe some meditation and stretching, some yoga, or going out for a jog outside to get some fresh air. You know, National Institutes of Health is actually recommending about 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight a day. So if you go out in the morning and get your dose of vitamin D and your walk, you know, what a way to start the morning. But I think for me personally, I love to exercise in the morning, but it does do some, you know, some time management skills there.
And Connie, if our viewers want to get more information on breakfast ideas, where can they go?
Well, you can definitely go to belvitabreakfast.com for this idea of grab and go with different combinations to have a balanced breakfast. Or you can also go to sonomadiet.com for this veggie omelet or the pita sandwich. And I think the main idea here is come up with lots of options, 15 minutes or less, and think about the combinations that you're eating. It's really smart.
Those are great tips, Connie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. My pleasure.